here, Harry and Nathan from Burner, and you're watching ROCKFLESH.com.
Welcome once again to ROCKFLESH.com. We're still here at Bloodstock Festival 2024 and we've got the mighty Burner. You guys, we try our best. You guys, you've already played earlier today, absolutely killer set.
Thanks.
Fantastic on the Sophie Lancaster stage.
Yep.
How did you guys enjoy it?
I mean, it's just bonkers, isn't it? I mean, my God, like, yeah, first time at Bloodstock, first time doing a show like that. I mean, it was our second festival, but like, a big stage like that, I mean, my God, just very, very grateful. I said it on the stage numerous times, but really grateful for people spending just like, I mean, for us, like, early part of the day, don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But yeah, the turnout was nuts and the reaction was great, and yeah, thank you, awesome, amazing day.
Yeah, proper like unbelievable stuff, like dream come true moments for us. Obviously, when you play in a metal band, Bloodstock is a bit high up on the bucket list, so to get to do what we did this morning, we didn't really know what the turnout was going to be like, but it was one of the most enjoyable sets we've ever played. So.
That's one of those things, I guess, like you totally don't know until you turn up what it's going to be like, what the crowd reaction is going to be like, even if it is a big crowd, that kind of thing. I think you went down really well with the crowd. Not necessarily easy listening, you guys, you know? I mean, I find it easy listening.
Yeah.
You should hear what I listen to whilst I'm doing like my other day job work stuff. But yeah, lots going on in your sound. Lots going on, obviously. What you've got, are you managed by Sammy from Employed to Serve, or?
No, we're not really, well, so Church Road are a label, which obviously Sammy's part of, and then Bookings is atonal, but we're kind of self-managed. We all work quite well as a cohesive group though, so yeah.
So I mean, very much like I'd say, like any fans of Employed to Serve, and guess what, you know, kind of Svalbard, that kind of thing, which maybe your music is produced, you know, by a very singular studio person. But I mean, it's in a great way. It's in a great way. So there's so much going on with your sound, particularly the vocals. You do a bit of everything, don't you? And I think your vocals are a good example of bringing in those death metal, black metal, hardcore metal elements, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still always like, thank you for saying that. I think like, I'm yet to do singing, so we'll see. But I think for me, I pull on, like the band, pull on a load of different influences. The death metal kind of style, the lows and the highs, that's the predominant sound. But I'm always trying to like push the limit, really kind of, yeah, just really try to increase my range as much as possible, develop that consistency. And for me, I take a ton of influence from like hardcore bands, so especially when we're performing, really want to hit with that kind of energy. Kind of almost like, even if it's a little bit sloppy, there's passion, there's energy there.
Definitely.
So yeah, but at the same time, it's very nice when you want to make a sound that's just really fucking nasty and you can just do it, and you do it well. That's a good feeling, but yeah, I'd say so.
And what's it like kind of piecing together the songs? I mean, we have to talk quite a lot about songwriting processes. I think when you've got something that to kind of say a lay person might sound quite chaotic, and how on earth do they remember what they're doing? Like, how do you even start, you know, piecing that together?
To be honest, it's one, like, this answer's will sound like a cop-out, but it kind of just happens, or you keep trying stuff until it happens. So like, I'll be sitting at home, or Finn will be sitting at home writing a riff. Just like, I usually am not, I won't go and sit down, or we won't go and sit down and go, right, let's write a song. I'll just be sitting there playing, yeah, exactly. I'll just be sitting playing guitar. I'll play something that sounds good, oh that sounds good, record it on my phone, or if I'm kind of set up and ready to go, start recording. There's always drums in my head, so I'll start programming some things. And I know a song's going well in terms of the songwriting if I'm like 2 steps ahead of myself. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, this can come next, oh, and then that will come after that part, and then I'll quickly go and record it. And like sometimes we'll sit there, you know, in the studio writing stuff, and it'll be like this weird little like flow where we're just like, stuff's coming out, and maybe it doesn't quite make sense initially how it's going to sound like, but we've got this idea in our head, and once we kind of like, once we hear the whole thing together and it makes sense to us, we know that then there'll be people who will connect with it. But really it's like, just we write music that we enjoy playing and that we enjoy listening to.
Exactly.
And if there's tons of different stuff going on, it doesn't really matter to us if we enjoy it. Then
I think that's always great. You know, when it's kind of like, right, we're not making music or writing music for a certain ear. We're writing it. Well, you are. It's your own ear, basically. And I think when you can see that enjoyment and that process actually coming out on stage, then the audience feedback on it, the crowd feedback on it.
That was it. I mean, there was one point in our set. I've mentioned it to these guys several times today. During our song Siege Fire, where like I wrote that like main riff to that just kind of sitting at home in my bedroom, and I remember writing the riff and thinking, this is like, I can't wait to maybe one day be like playing a festival and have a big circle pit and I'm like banging my head, and then that exact scenario was happening, and I was like mid-song I was like, yes, it's working, it's happening.
Just a slow-mo moment, like out-of-body experience. It's like, there's me, there's me.
This is the riff that made it like,
I think that's one of the things as well, playing Bloodstock, isn't it? It's almost like, you say, for a band to be playing Bloodstock, you know, a metal band, it is just almost like that big moment, you know, kind of thing. Right, let's do some silly questions now. They're not necessarily silly. I mean, we do say ROCKFLESH, we do the hard-hitting questions on the hard-hitting matters. If you were to have a biopic of your band, so a film of your band, who would play each of you? But you can answer for each other if you want.
Really Mr. Beast is playing our drummer because everyone says he looks like Mr. Beast, so I know he's not an actor, but I don't think that really matters.
So many fucking people have yelled Mr. Beast at him in unconnected
mid-song, they'll be like, Mr. Beast!
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, that's nailed on. Yeah.
Who would play us? Jesus Christ, I've got to remember some actors now. I don't know, we could really be like, really just name the most like attractive person possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Most people have at least one member who's Jason Statham, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
We often have a lot of Fassbenders. You know, it's kind of, you know.
That makes sense.
It's okay. I mean, you can say.
Well, I'm like bending between for myself like a Fassbender, David Lynch type thing.
It's good.
I'll go with Fassbender.
There we go.
I'll be reasonable.
There we go. Why not? Why not?
You'll be Thomas Cruise.
I can't. Yeah, Thomas Cruise. No, I'm not another actor, but maybe he'll make his way into acting. But when we played 2000 Trees, someone came up to us afterwards and said that I looked like, he reminded me of like a Hackney Kerry King.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, so maybe Kerry King will go into acting and he can play me. He'll have to put a London accent on, it'll be all right.
Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
absolutely. You know, and I think that's the career switch we're talking about. If you could add any single person to the band, you don't have to get rid of anyone. Add someone to the band. Who would it be, and what would they do? So it doesn't need to be someone necessarily making music with you.
Can we have Bez to dance around?
You what?
That'd be sick. Bez.
Bez?
What is it? I can't remember. Happy Mondays? Is that his band? I can't
Oh
remember.
yeah.
So a dancer, basically with maracas.
Yeah, that would be good. Or I don't know. I'd get Dylan from Full of Hell, but I might have him just do like all the weird noisy shit he does.
Yeah.
With his little like panel, just like some absolutely crazy tripped out shit. Just to really add emphasis and impact. You know?
Yeah. We'll have those two. That works. Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah.
I mean, why not have to?
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and they could double up as caterers as well. It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't know they could dance like that to that music.
So, is that viable? Okay, if we were to have Burner Fest, who would be headlining it? Apart from yourself.
I was going to say, fucking hopefully us. Jesus Christ.
Well, you might as well make
we'd be
the
playing
most.
like,
Touche.
we'd be playing like late afternoon, like sun's out, crowd's good, everyone's having a nice time. No one's too drunk, but they've like drunk enough that they can have a nice time. Not that you need to drink to have a nice time, but headlining, Jesus Christ man, who would be headlining that? You're better at bands than I am.
I'm trying to think of one universal band we all love. Hey, Silos is a pretty good one.
Yeah, Silos.
Yeah, Silos. We're with Silos because when we went on that tour, it was like, oh wow, this is really happening. Holy shit. I remember I got off the phone with our agent and he said, you're not gonna fucking believe this. And I was like, try me. Silos is sports lock for this 2-week tour. And I was like, you're fucking
It's another Pinch Me moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the history of this band, just pinch me moments.
I was going to say, is that almost how it feels, that you just keep on hitting those kind of like moments where you think, well, we've hit kind of our dream now, and it just keeps on coming.
I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, like, we have goals, we have ambitions, but we don't chase those like that's the only thing we want.
Yeah.
And then when crazy shit like that happens, you know, like this, it's like, my God, I just want to be grateful for everything that comes our way.
Yeah, take it all in,
Yeah.
So, next 12 months, what can we expect from you guys?
We're kind of in writing mode at the moment. We don't know, I mean, there'll be another album eventually, obviously. We don't know exactly when that's going to be yet. We might have something a little bit sooner than people might expect. Can't say too much at the moment. I've said that a million times today.
I know.
And apart from that, we'll hopefully be getting out on a little run of shows kind of towards the end of this year. Something that's in the works at the moment. So keep an eye out for that. And then our main thing for us is we're really looking to try and play with some bigger bands who are like massive influences on us. This Sunday we're playing with Deicide in London. We played with Suffocation a couple of months ago. Like shows like that, which are like massive deal for us. Not only from like a logistic perspective and like getting new fans, but just like proper big influences. So like those pinch me moments.
Pinch me moments still. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for spending some time with us. It was an awesome set.
Thank you for having us.
Obviously, the review of the set, the photos from the set, as well as this interview will be on the ROCKFLESH.com website. But yeah, thank you once again, Burner, for being with us today. So,
Thanks, boss.
Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, everyone.